3,000 meters below the surface, sunlight is just a rumor. The water here is cold enough to stop a human heart in seconds. And the pressure, 100 atmospheres of force, would crush a submarine's hull like an eggshell. Suspended in this void are massive gray monoliths, hanging vertically like the pillars of a forgotten temple. They aren't drifting, they aren't dead, they are sleeping. But do not mistake this stillness for passivity. When they wake, the nightmare begins for everything else in the dark. They are sperm whales. But what lurks beneath their calm exterior creates a ripple of fear across the ecosystem. So why do even the ocean's most ruthless killers, the orcas, actively avoid hunting them? How does a mammal that requires air to survive journey into the crushing blackness of the deep abyss? And why is it that in the vast, dark expanse of the ocean, absolutely nothing can hide from them? To comprehend the terror they inspire, you must first grasp the scale of their biology. A male sperm whale can stretch 60 feet and weigh over 50 tons. Picture a parking lot filled with 30 cars. That is the weight of a single animal. Yet, the most terrifying statistic is not their mass, but their mind. They possess the largest brain in history, a neural engine 5 times the size of a human's. Unlike the passive blue whale, the sperm whale is a tactical hunter. They are not gentle giants. They are active, intelligent assassins capable of explosive speed, driven by a processor we barely understand. Their dominance is built on a biology that defies physics. While most air-breathing mammals are trapped in the sunlit surface, sperm whales routinely dive over 3,000 feet, reaching depths where pressure exceeds 3,000 pounds per square inch. At these depths, a human lung would instantly implode. But the sperm whale cheats physics. Its ribcage is designed to collapse, folding inward to prevent rupture under the crushing weight. They do not store oxygen in their lungs. They hoard it in their blood and muscles, using massive quantities of a protein called myoglobin. This allows them to shut down their systems and operate on low power mode for over 90 minutes, enduring a suffocating environment that would kill any other whale instantly. This extreme adaptation grants them access to a food source no other predator can touch. The deep ocean holds a massive caloric jackpot in the form of giant and colossal squids. For any other animal, a 40-foot invertebrate with rotating hooks is a death sentence. But for the sperm whale, it is simply dinner. By evolving to dive miles below the surface, they have secured an exclusive monopoly on the largest biomass in the ocean. It is a strategic victory of evolution. They alone hold the keys to the deep sea pantry, harvesting creatures that the rest of the ocean can only fear from a distance. In the absolute blackness of the abyss, sight is useless, so they weaponize sound. Dominating the front of the head is the spermaceta organ, a vast chamber of specialized oil that acts like a biological acoustic lens, allowing the whale to unleash clicks approaching 230 decibels, bursts powerful enough to rattle living tissue. Listen to it. In recordings, it seems small, sharp, almost harmless, but microphones can survive what bodies cannot. In the real ocean, at full intensity, this is not a sound you simply hear. It is a shock wave you feel, vibrating through bone and blood, turning silence into pressure and pressure into fear. Each pulse tears through the darkness, strikes anything hiding there, and returns with perfect precision, painting a living, three-dimensional map of the void. A squid can be perfectly camouflaged, motionless and invisible. But to the sperm whale's sonar, it glows like a neon sign. There is no hiding. Theory suggests these sound bursts are so powerful they can flashbang prey, stunning them into submission before the whale even makes contact. The war between these titans is brutal, and the whales carry the evidence. Adult sperm whales are often covered in horrific scars, circular welts carved by the serrated suckers of giant squids and deep gashes from pivoting bone hooks. These are not easy meals. They are violent struggles in the pitch dark. Scientists have found thousands of indigestible squid beaks inside whale stomachs, biological graveyards proving that the legendary kraken is not a monster, but a menu item. The whales are simply too massive, too armored, and too determined to lose. Even a 40-foot squid wielding deadly weapons stands little chance against a 50-ton predator designed to kill in the dark. Their dominance is absolute, extending even to their social structure. If a pod is threatened, adults form a defensive circle known as a Magarite formation. Heads inward and massive tails outward, creating a fortress of muscle that no predator dares to breach. Even orcas recognize this power and keep their distance. When sperm whales begin their rhythmic clicking, the ocean falls into an acoustic shadow. Other species go radio silent, an evolutionary memory of fear baked into their DNA over 20 million years. The ecosystem bends around them, knowing that silence is the only defense against the deep. So when you see them floating vertically in the moonlight, drifting like ancient stones, do not mistake their stillness for weakness. They are merely recharging between descents into the abyss. The calm you see on the surface is a fleeting illusion, a brief pause in a reign of terror that has lasted millennia. The ocean remembers what they truly are: the loud, hungry, and undisputed kings of the deep.